Hello, my name's Diana Jakes. I'm here at the Turnpike Gallery with
Martyn Lucas.
Sorry, miles away. And we're here at the Peter Hollingsworth exhibition. Would you like to tell me a little bit about putting the exhibition together?
Yeah, so I remember Peter from about 20 years ago, and as we've just been chatting about the local area, Peter came in with a whole group of paintings in which he'd depicted local green spaces, from Tyldesley to Atherton to Lee. And if you were stood in the middle of them, you would think you were in the countryside. You might see a church spire in the distance, but you'd be surrounded by trees and greenery. And he really captured something of the place that was 20 years ago, but with the idea that these places are changing. You know, old mining land, which nature has kind of reclaimed, but which was now susceptible to new building, warehouses, houses, residential properties, new roads. And so it was a moment of time, but there was something about the way he painted which was careful or mindful. You know, he took care to enjoy and look at these places and then depict them in paintings. And that kind of resonated with me at the time as someone who, I've lived here for now 28 years, but it was absolutely true that where I live, you can cross the road and you're in the fields. And you walk, maybe half a mile, and you can see deer and buzzards and all sorts of wildlife. And when you're in it, you kind of think, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So this exhibition represents more of a snapshot of the range of Peter's painting for 60 odd years, from 1960 to 2023, and obviously he died a couple of years ago. And so there are lots of things in this exhibition that I've never seen before. And it wasn't my choice, it was Brian's choice, Peter's son. So he's done the hard work for me. I've just put them on the wall.
In Brian's interview, he was saying about them being historical snapshots.
Yeah.
And we discussed how important it was for the new generations to see local areas, Tyldesley, Atherton, Lee, from an older point of view, and to maybe show them that even though these are older paintings, there is still that green space, there is still that, those spaces that we need to protect.
So if we look at the oldest picture in the show from 1960, Astley Pit with miners, I don't think Peter was there, sat with his easel as the miners came out. I think this is done from a historical photograph, or a photograph at the time, maybe. A painting that I really like in the exhibition is this watercolour of the Lee skyline, because it feels like it was done in situ. It feels like Peter was there, sat looking at this view. And there's a lovely kind of delicate quality to the way he's painted it and the way he's used watercolour, which is a very kind of, light medium. It's quite sensitively done. But yeah, the skyline has now changed. This was painted in about 1970, I think, and a lot of the buildings are now not there. You won't see smoke coming out of those chimneys. And yes, it's important for a younger generation to imagine what the past was like. So we always live with the legacy of different pasts. And like I said at the beginning, mining and mills was a big part of the landscape and a big part of people's lives. As we go forward, lots of young people have no idea what that is anymore. So pictures like this, photographs, and what artists do are important.
Thank you very much.